Subhuman, LTN, MTN, HTN, Chad, and Churatum. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be ranking the Looksmaxxing tier list of UFC fighters. As you can see here, I'm extremely qualified for this. Just look at my face. Extremely qualified, totally not bloated, totally not Goya maxing. So anyways, we're going to get right into this. We're going to be ranking these guys based on their looks, and we're going to take a little accumulation of status, height, and, just a little bit of personality. We'll just take, a little accumulation of these, but really it is just their face, their facial features, maybe their frame. We'll look at their frame mogged. So anyways, let's get right into this. Perfect start here. Alexandre Topuria. The better looking of the Topuria brothers, even though he is worse at fighting. I think we're going to go Alexandre somewhere in the Chad to HTN. He is not Churatum because, of course, height is an accumulation, and he is pipsqueak maxing. He is short maxing. And he doesn't have a lot of status right now. He's still just an unranked bantamweight. So we're going to go him in like HTN. We're going to go HTN. Just like a high HTN, something like that. He's got great face, great facial features, great beard. Good orbitals. We got Bilal Muhammad. Now, we got the absolute inverse here. Bilal Muhammad. You know exactly where he's going. Subhuman. It's just brutal. Yeah, he's 5'11". Okay, slightly above the average height. He's the champion. He's got status. But, nobody respects the guy. Nobody respects him. What's his name again? Nobody respects this guy, so... Subhuman, yeah, he's chopped. I mean, the main thing is he's chopped. That's the thing. Something's up with his eyeball. One of his eyeballs, the left one, I think. So, yeah. Sean Strickland. I think Strickland gets super overrated because, currently I think we can agree Strickland's probably MTN. I think this is almost subjective. MTN for Strickland, maybe high LTN. He's 6'1", he's got status, he's got personality. But people always go, look at young Sean Strickland. And what I'm seeing is just like a skinnier, same looking guy that with just long hair. That's it. So he hair maxed. That is a real thing. I mean, here's a photo of me not hair maxed. Here's a photo of me hair maxed. So hair does play a big factor. But I think he gets overrated a little. Maybe young Sean Strickland, maybe low HTN, but the facial features didn't really change. He does not have the face of somebody that's HTN. So we're going to go to the next one. Raul Rosas Jr. This is going to be the lowest guy on the list. Feel bad for the kid. He's young. He's in good shape, even though he is a little bit short, a little bit on the shorter side. But he was just cursed, got cursed from birth. I don't know what happened. Maybe his mother was drinking or something. So we're going to go Subhuman here. It's tough. It's a tough world out there. Luke Rockhold. Current Luke Rockhold, not so much. He's aging. I mean, that's the age pill. So he's probably still LHTN. As he is right now as an unk, but we're going to go prime Rockhold here. We'll be fair. Is he Chad? Should we put him in Chad? He's got the height. He's got the status. Kind of had a shitty personality, but yeah, we're going to go Chad. We're going to go Chad, prime Luke. And then we got Paulo Costa. This is one of his opponents. Him and Luke fought for the best looking Mogger competition, I'm pretty sure. We're going to go Paulo, same thing in the Chad tier. Face is not as good as Luke, but he's got some other factors. I think he's 6 foot. He frame mogs. He is the frame mogger of the UFC. He does have the best frame. Insane body. Holy glaze. I sound like a homosexual. But anyways, the point here is, yeah, he's got all the other factors. He's bilingual. He's based. He's got it. Paulo's got it. He's got it at Chad. Kelvin Gastelum. Now, you probably thought I'm going to just throw this guy in the LTN. And I am going to throw Kelvin in the LTN because, again, height pill is brutal for his size. Even though he's like the average size guy for height, the body type just does not pair with it. But listen, if you do a little experiment with Kelvin here, if you took some weight off of Kelvin, even if you look back to Kelvin when he was fighting like Tyron Woodley at 170 back in the day, almost a decade ago, or I think a decade ago, he's got hella potential. Kelvin could reach HTN. He's got that potential. He's got to take the black pill, but we're going to go current Kelvin at the LTN. He's just bloat maxed. He's taco maxed. It's not good. Marty. Marty. Good body. I think he's like 5'11", 6 foot. Okay. Status max champion. So he's got all those factors. He's got a good frame. Good body. I think I already said that. I'm going to go low MTN. We're going to go low MTN with Marty. He's got, he's balding, so he has to, he's balding. That's why he has to cut the hair. His face is like, I'm looking at his face here. Good lips. Pause. It's fine. I'd say low MTN. But then his true superior walks in. Colby Covington. Dude, current Colby looks like Unk. He's balding. He's still Moggs Marty, but prime Colby. This is just Colby from 296. This is when he did... Oh, no. This is from Colby... This is Colby 286, actually, if I remember, when he did the backup weigh-in. I remember that because I have elite ball knowledge. But this isn't even prime Colby. Prime Colby, we're thinking like 2019, 2020. Dude was mogging. And I'm low-key tempted to put him in Chad. But we're going to be honest here. He's Marty's superior. Beat him at 268 in the rematch. His true superior walks in. Usman, and then his true superior, HTN Colby. We're going to go Dustin now. Current Dustin, bald Dustin, not so much. But when he had the hair pill back in 2021 when he was fighting McGregor, yeah, we're going to go low HTN here with Dustin. Crazy frame, 5'10". Actually, is he 5'10"? He might be 5'9". So slightly above average height. I think he's 5'10". He's got the frame pill. He's got the status pill. Personality pill. Hot sauce pill. So yeah, we're going to go him in the low HTN. Low HTN for Dustin in his prime. Islam Dulatov. Now everybody's going, oh my gosh, Islam Dulatov. Dude, he's a model and he also does UFC. Yeah, we're going to obviously at the bare minimum put him in HTN, but he's low-key a little bit uncanny. Dulatov's a little bit... He's got the height pill as well. That's true. I'm going to go Chad, but he's low Chad. He's low Chad. He's below Luke. He's below Paulo. He's a little bit uncanny. The eyes are a little uncanny. It's almost like has a lazy eye. It's like almost like a lazy eye kind of. So we're going to go uncanny Chad for Dulatov. McGregor. We're going to rank it as prime McGregor because current McGregor, what the fuck is even that? He's like bloat max. Like, yeah, he's trying to size max, but he's like bloat max. He's like drug maxed. So we're going to go prime Connor. This can be somewhere from 2016 to 2018. He's a little bit different in between those periods. We're going to go with him in the HTN. We're going to go with him above Poirier. Yeah, we're going to go above Poirier. Yeah, I think that's fair. He's totally status maxed. He's like the tallest 5'9" person of all time. Everybody always says that he's 5'9", but he's like the tallest 5'9" person ever. So true 5'9". Yeah, he's got a good frame. Hamzat, subhuman, but probably the peak of the subhuman. Look at him with no beard. What is there to say? Shara, subhuman, but he's not as bad as Bilal. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm seeing like a reoccurring theme here. Okay, wait, Magomed? Oh, he's also subhuman. Tagir is also subhuman. Huh. I'm noticing like a theme, like almost like a little bit of a theme here. Okay, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Huh, interesting. Let's just move on. Let's forget about that. Drew Dober, he's got the crimson chin. He frame mogs. He is like 5'8", I'm pretty sure. He doesn't have too much status. He's a nice guy. He's got a good personality pill. He's a little uncanny too. Listen, I love Drew Dober. I love it when he's going on his, rampages. But little uncanny. Current Dober actually looks worse than this. This is like prime Dober. I think this is Dober from like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Again, age pill hits everybody bad. So he's getting up there in age and he doesn't look too good now. But we're going to go Dober in the... is he too uncanny where I got to put him in MTN? I might have to. No, we got to put him here. I do think he's below Dustin. He has like no appeal. That's the word I'm looking for. He doesn't have appeal. McKenzie Dern. I know this is supposed to be LTNs, not LTBs, but we're going McKenzie in the LTN tier. So overrated. First of all, dude, these thirsty UFC fans when they go, which UFC fighter would you tap? Holy hell. Can you guys just be true selves like me? But anyways, McKenzie Dern. She's got a good body. Let's be objective here. Her face is like, come on. Like, look at this picture. Like, dude, what the heck? It's not right. It just doesn't sit right with me, okay? Like Volk said, just doesn't sit right with me. So, it's just the face, And she LARPs. She's a LARPer. I don't like that she LARPs as a Brazilian, even though she lived in the U.S. her whole life. That's a LARPer. So, anyways. Amir Albazi. I'm noticing a similar theme here. He's going in subhuman as well, but he's like the pinnacle of subhuman. Actually, no, he's below Hamzat. He's below Hamzat. Hamzat has the height pill. So, yeah. And then we got Curtis Blades. Now, this is blades with no beard. This is the blades I'm going to be using because, holy, you know, it is a little bit uncanny, but look at that face. That is like the face of like a Chad, but he's too uncanny, so it's like an uncanny Chad. So really, he gets dropped down. We're going to put blades in the HTN. You know, he's height maxed. He's size maxed. You know, he's a little bit flabby. Doesn't have too much status. He's got a stutter. Okay, that's not good. No. Let's be respectful. Let's be respectful. But, you know, true blades. We're going to go in low HTN, mid HTN, somewhere in that, with no beard. With the beard, you know, he gets dropped down all the way to LTN. Volk. I love Volk, but, you know, come on. I'll put him above McKinzie, but he's probably LTN, 5'6", you know, decent frame for a guy that size. You know, he's status maxed, but he's personality maxed, but it's just the face, the orbitals, the nose, he's got the ears, you know, it's just not, doesn't sit right with me. So, Poeton's low-key, definitely HTN, 6'4", status maxed, Portuguese Chad almost. I'm really kind of just thinking this on the spot. He's got the right face. It's just a little bit scary, you know, because once it pushes too far into the PSL, you know, the PSL skill, far away from appeal, you know, holy reference. It starts to become like scary. I wouldn't even say uncanny. So we got to keep him in HTN. I'm going to go below Prime McGregor, below Prime Poirier, but we'll go here. Mid HTN level for Alex Pereira. Islam, the best of the Dagestanis. I'm going to go high LTN. Now, you know what I get so sick of when the Foids on TikTok and the Foids go, oh, this is Islam if he had long hair, and the video has like 200,000 likes, and it's like a slideshow. Islam with long hair. Dude, this is Islam. Like, he is a product of the same thing Hamzat and Ankalaev went through with their parents, okay? And yeah, he's the pinnacle of that, but how far does that push, you know? He is not beyond LTN. No, he's not HTN. If he grew out his hair, he'd look the same, okay? So, LTN for Islam, but his true superior walks in, which is Ilia. Got to put Ilia in the MTN. Ilia maxed out when he had his long hair and his long beard around the Jai Herbert fight, I believe, or something like that. But really not that special. 5'7", status maxed, bilingual, trilingual. You know, he's got all the factors, but just the face is just too mid, you know? Too mid, too mediocre. He's got to grow the beard out again. He's got to let the hair grow out again. And we're going to go him above Marty, of course. Marty, no. Carlos Ulberg. Now, you know, he would be HTN, but this is my list. So we're going to put him in MTN because he did some degenerate Foid Chud job before he entered the UFC. And that's just degenerate, you know. He's got a good body. He's height mogging. The face, it's a little blocky. You know, square faces work. I have a bit of a square face a little bit. But, you know, the eyes are a little off, just a little bit. Yeah, just some degenerate work before he started. So it's my list. So I'm just going to put him in MTN because I hate CKB guys. CKB guys are going down a tier. I don't care. Bobby Knuckles, Robert Whittaker. He's listed at 6 foot. He's really like 5'11". Nice guy. But yeah, look at that. This is not even prime Whittaker. I think this is Whittaker from last year. We're thinking of Whittaker from 2020, 2019 when he fought Izzy in the first fight. Dude, he might be Chad. Whittaker was different. He's frame mogging. Yeah, we're going Whittaker in the Chad. Fuck it. Just looks too good, man. It looks too good. He's got like this Asian look. Like I don't think either of his parents are Asian, but he's got this Asian look, so it's kind of interesting. Yuri, for sure, HTN, height mog, dash mog, bilingual, blah blah blah. You know the gist. But man, he's got a good face in the sunlight. I saw a video of him in the sunlight the other day. Pause. Holy zest. He looked good, man. So we're gonna go him in the HTN. Yeah, he'll be the pinnacle of the HTN, I think. Yeah. Brian Ortega. Now, current Ortega is descending because of the age pill. I know I've mentioned this a lot. But we're going to do Prime Ortega for the purposes of this video. Where are we going to put Ortega in his prime? You got to go Chad, right? You got to go Chad. Yeah. Above Whittaker, above Dulatov. Dulatov's too uncanny. Above Paulo, no. Yes. Yes, above Paulo. We'll go Brian Ortega, Chad. Objectively, even though he's a little bit of a weirdo, we'll go with him there. Aspinall, LTN, just the face. The face is just not... actually, now that I look at it, it's definitely above Islam. 6'5". Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna go in the LTN. I can't go much hard. Oh, dude, is he really worse than Usman? I don't know. There's no way he's worse than Usman. No, we're going MTN. MTN for Aspinall. Marab. He's not subhuman. I know he's brutal hype pill. Brutal nose pill. The nose pill is crazy. But we're gonna go LTN. We're bottom of LTN, bottom of the barrel. It's not over yet. You know, it's not totally over. It's pretty much over, but we're gonna go LTN. Zabit definitely looks better than the reoccurring theme here you see in Subhuman, but he's still Subhuman. His frame is terrible. I think he's 5'10", 5'11". And he quit maxes. He cardio quit maxes. That's why he quit the UFC. He has no cardio. It's just not good enough, man. You know, and this is the proof. Like, the hair doesn't save it. Look at the eyes, bro. Dude, the eyes are at different levels. Okay, we can't be doing that and be above Subhuman. Wonderboy. Oh yeah, Wonderboy's Chad. Prime Wonderboy. Current Wonderboy's descending because of the H pill, but Prime Wonderboy. Is this the true Adam of the video? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put these guys in Chad, and then we're gonna select one true Adam out of the Chads. Okay. And then we have one more. We have Brandon Moreno. There was this one time, I don't know if I can throw the picture up. I don't remember what event it was, where they showed Moreno on the crowd cam and he smiled, and it was like the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Like, his teeth were so yellow. It was insane. It was crazy. He is subhuman. He is subhuman. Moreno's subhuman. Not even as good as Hamza, low-key. So yeah, that's the list, guys. Now let's select one true Chad. We have the Chads here. Luke, Prime Wonderboy, Prime Ortega, Costa, Dulatov, Prime Whitaker. And this is not even Prime Whitaker in the picture. Who are we going to go with for the Chad? I don't think it's Dulatov. He's too uncanny. I don't think it's Costa because I think Luke's better than Costa. Okay, so that's eliminated. So we have Whitaker, Ortega. It's not Whitaker. Okay, Ortega, Wonderboy, or Luke. Who is the true Adam? Let me know in the comments. And my decision is, drumroll, Wonderboy. It's just this picture. This picture is too good. Even though, like, on a normal picture, it might not be. Dude, he's got cuts all over his face. Look at this guy. Look at the fucking lighting. Too good. 6 foot, 6'1". Super nice. He's personality maxed. We're going to go true Adam Wonderboy. So that's the list, guys. YouTube getting consistent. Let's go. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.